Hello, charmings! Welcome to WonderLand, WonderMind, wonder, a lot of wonder here. So, yes, we're all wondering, and we're all wondering about one topic. Do they regret hurting you? Relationships happen, and then breakups happen, and then fights happen. So, totally normal. That's a part of life. Very painful, very, very heartbreaking. Even the small fights can be very heartbreaking. So I'm sorry that you had to go through it. And yeah, I think we're gonna take a look today if they regret hurting you or not. Let's take a look if they're a really nice person or not. Because if they don't regret hurting you, I'm not sure what's going on there, so maybe it's for good that something happened and that you realize what kind of person they are. So it's good to know for sure. So let's take a look. Choose and pick your option. Can be one, two, three, yellow, red, and purple as usual. And you can pick one, whichever you like. You can pick two, you can pick three, you can watch all of them. And yeah, it's up to you. You make the rules. And how to choose. You can choose either way. If you like the color, or this color today is more, it's talking to you, or not talking, just looking at you, winking at you. So, it's up to you how you decide, just some feeling inside or just voice inside, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna, make a very big impact on your life, or maybe it will, you never know. But you're not gonna make a wrong decision. Every decision is the right decision, and every decision is getting you closer to your goal, whatever it is, and to your happy life. So everything happens for a reason, and if you choose whichever, or you choose all of them, it's also good. So pick one. I've been talking too much. Let's get to number one. Okay, welcome number one. So we're gonna take a look what kind of person they are. And then we're gonna take a look if they regret hurting you. What kind of person they are? Let's do this deck. Oh, this one just wants to come out. Oh, what about that? So if we take a look what kind of person they are, they like passion and sexy. What can I say? Or they like to watch sexy, some stuff online. They're very, very sexy, like XXL stuff. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's clarify what this card means. So maybe they just, miss the passion that they have with you. Or miss watching you. If you see this lady's watching with another person, that can be good too. Like that can happen too. Some people like to get some action. Some people like to watch some action, and both can be turned on. So whatever you're into, it's totally cool. A lot of stuff. Deep, dark stuff is going on. A lot of deep passion, very hidden passion. So since we started talking about sex, this can be very, kind of unusual. When I say unusual, there's not really anything unusual in intimate life. Everything is pretty cool if you're into it and if it works for your partner. So yeah, but they're not into traditional kind of, love making. They're into something deeper, darker, more extravagant, or something like that. Interesting. Okay. What kind of person they are? I like the start talking about very sensitive subjects. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see. They've been hurt, and right now they're at the point of their life where they've been broken down. They reached the end at some journey. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't really say either relationship or love or career-wise or something. They reached a point where there's no return and they need to start over. They need to remove all of these thoughts and they need to heal and they need to move to the light. Not like light, but not to happier light. Don't tell them go to the light. Don't go to the light. I mean, go to the light. Light is good. On the other hand, I've been having fun with myself here. So yes, they definitely some changes are overdue. Definitely some transformations are overdue in their life, and it's coming. And this point, this coming whether they want it or not. And that's sometimes for some people it's a very painful point because they've been resisting these changes for a very long time and they try to keep it the same. They try to keep their either the same habits or the same patterns in a relationship that don't work anymore, or like they were trying to hold on to the past for such a long time and future is waiting. And here where life comes and like, okay, it's time to move on, it's time to go. It's time to, I'm gonna be stabbing you until you finally decide to do something about it and you decide to fight and you decide to change something and, get out of the situation. Because if you don't, it's just not gonna end well. It's not a scary situation. It just, sometimes when changes are overdue, life kind of pushes you to the point where you have to make those changes and you have no choice. So this person at the point of no choice. But they feel trapped. You see, so how many swords? Like so many swords. And this situation relates to love because there's a lot of fight going on and a lot of feelings about relationship and let's take a look. And they feel trapped and they feel like they cannot get out of this labyrinth. And they cannot get out of this maze. They've been going, right and left and right, and they feel lost and they feel like they don't see the end and they will never find the end, and they keep fighting and they don't see. So they were very unsuccessful in our relationships. They were very hurt before. And that's why they're here, because the past affects the present and the past affects the future and they don't know how to get out of it. They want to get to this happy ever after, but they feel stuck. They feel like they're going, they've been walking in this maze and they've been looking for solutions and they've been looking for answers. And they've been going right and left and right, and there's no way out. There's no way out of this pain. There's no way out of this negativity. There's no way out to the happy life. That's very sad. Oh my goodness, that's tough. That's very tough. So let's take a look if they have any regrets hurting you. No, it's sometimes it's hard to do the readings because the information you get is not always very light, and like with this, like you can see like this whole journey this person is going through where they've been so hurt before, where they feel so stuck that they cannot get out of it and they feel trapped and they feel like they can't move, they can't breathe, they can't think, they just feel in this constant circle, hamster circle, and they're very scared and they feel very insecure and like these emotions, are all going through, and it's tough. It takes some time to recover from it. Yeah, what's going on here? Yes, so fighting. Do they regret hurting you? Yes, of course. They do regret hurting you, and they wish it was different, because you see there was a lot of fight, a lot of fire, a lot of like hurting each other, hurting other people, getting into this mess. This whole mess was created where just one started one thing, and then it kind of started with another thing, and then it picked up and other things started, and like it started over and over and building up like like a snow globe. Like it just bigger and bigger and bigger and more aggressive and more hurtful and more painful. And all they dream of is happy life with family, with being together, with being happy, with being being content, being calm, being peaceful, being with that person that they admire and adore. But this person feels very, very far away. Like this relationship feels like it's never gonna happen, and it's like very distant, and it's maybe for some other people, but not for them. So what are their regrets about your relationship? The regrets are that they were very distant. They were trying to take taking from a side approach, and it didn't work out well. The regrets are they didn't try to be more active. They didn't try to make it happen. What other regrets do they have? They didn't work out. They happily ever after, the love, the happy couple, all of these feelings that either got broken or didn't work out at all. And that's my kitty wants to get out. She wanted to get in, and now she wants to get out because she doesn't have any attention. Okay, just give me a second, guys. I'm back. So she happily got out. So they wanted it to work. They wanted to be, this amazing love, this amazing romance, and they wanted to continue to live in happily ever after. But you see, like it's just working together so well. It's the same card. That's all they want. That's all they think of. And they're not getting it. They're not getting it because all of the past, all of the hurt, all of this, craziness that's going on, all of this pain and feeling stuck, and it's preventing them from getting to the happy relationship. It's preventing them from building a relationship. Well, someone is definitely needs to pay a visit to a psychologist or hypnotherapist or someone to talk about their feelings and emotions, because it needs a lot of work. And emotional well-being is very important. It's very important, and I think every person should go to a psychologist or someone who works with mind and emotions, because it affects our life to the core. It affects our happiness. It affects our well-being. And this perception that psychology is only because you're having, mental illness, that's not right. We should be feeling well emotionally, no matter what our state is. We should be feeling well, and these people can help us. So, very important. So take care of your emotional well-being. And let's take a look what they wish was different. They want to start over. They want to start over. They want to start over fresh. They want to start over from the beginning. They want to forget about all the past, all the hurt, all the pain, and they want to get into the new beginning. So we'll see if that's gonna happen or not. Okay, thank you, number one. It was a very nice reading. This person is going through a lot of emotional things, very tough ones. I'm still trying to process all this pain and this feeling of being stuck and all this heaviness and desperation. And yeah, I wish good luck to that person. And let's get to number two. Welcome, number two. Okay, so very interesting topic to get to today. Do they regret hurting you? Let's take a look what kind of person they are. And then we'll take a look at regrets. Or no regrets. That can happen too. I'm here and I'm very honest. I'm not gonna give you all this fluff. No, they love you. It's happily ever after. Sometimes some relationships are not meant to be. And some are meant to be. But you need to have the right information and also go with your feeling. Go with your gut feeling. Go with what's going on in your heart, because it's very important. It's not only about cards. You need to listen to yourself first. You come first. Your body, your heart, your mind knows the answers. And that's maybe not mine, but your heart for sure. With mind, it gets a little trickier where we get very confused because we get in so many thoughts all the time. So it's getting complicated. Okay, so what kind of person? Okay, person going through a very difficult situation, trying to choose between two options, feeling stuck, feeling like they cannot move, feeling like they need to choose but they don't want to, and feeling like they don't want to face their emotions and they don't want to choose. Yeah, interesting. What's related to? I have two cards here coming up. Okay, 9 of Wands and 6 of Swords. Look at this cute rooster on 9 of Wheels. Pardon me. It wasn't Wands. Okay, 9 of Wheels. They have a lot of options. They have a lot of responsibilities in their life. And they're trying to choose where to go, which route to take, which journey to take. They have many opportunities. There are many things that they can pursue. And they pick two. And it's very hard for them to choose between two because they have certain responsibilities, certain, so maybe kids, or sometimes when people try to change careers, it's very hard because you have a stable job, you have a support, and when you have a kid, you can really just quit your job and, go live on your friend's couch for a while, or, there's a certain responsibility. So here is either, children or any other responsibilities they have to their family, to their friends, to society, whatever it is that they do, and it's very tough for them to actually pursue their dreams, to actually live the life they want, and they're trying to pick between what they want and what they have to do. Okay, so about the person, let's take a look, a couple more cards. Ooh, the Emperor. So they have a lot of experience, definitely older, definitely wiser, definitely know what's going on, definitely have a lot of masculine energy, and definitely have a very strong presence, very unique presence, very powerful presence. What else? But at the same time, they're very light, they're very kind of, easy, come and go. So they have very strong presence, but at the same time they can get up and they like go traveling, and then the next day they can start something new, and then they're very easy to be with. They're very easy to do new things, and they know how to balance all life responsibilities. They know how to balance life in general. So that's how they are. So let's take a look at regrets. Regrets. So do they regret hurting you? The moment of truth is coming. Do they regret hurting you? Well. This card is not really about regret. It's they feel like this was supposed to happen. They feel like that. They feel righteous. They feel like they got justice. Interesting. What else? Yeah, emotionally they feel like they are on the right side. Emotionally they feel like they were right, and emotionally feel like they were stable emotionally in this relationship, and this in communication. They feel like they were a calm one. They feel like they were a very grounded person. They feel like they weren't very going, not yelling, not screaming. They were like, very grounded and very strict in their position about this situation. They were very stable. At the same time, they feel like you were very unfair with them, that you were harsher than you were supposed to be, that you were using some measures that were too much in some situations. They felt like it was unnecessary, it was unfair to them. They felt like a disadvantage because they couldn't use the same measures and the same. So maybe you said something very painful to them and you hurt their feelings. They couldn't reply to you because they knew that it's gonna hurt you too much, and they decided to be quiet, and they decided not to respond, or they felt like with your actions, you just broke them down and they couldn't get up and respond, and they decided to just wait it out. Nine of Pentacles and I see. So here, it's not really regretting about hurting you. They feel that you were unfair to them, and they feel like if you weren't so stubborn, if you weren't so in your mind, if you weren't so unavailable, or if you weren't so distant if you had the strength to show your beautiful side, your soft side, your inner beautiful emotions and feelings, everything could have happened very happily. The relationship could have been very happy. And they are very upset because they saw the potential, but at the same time, it didn't work out. And they look at the situations from a distance of the past, and they look at it and they see like it could have been very good. It could have been happy. It could have been very, very positive, and it didn't work out because two of you didn't find the right communication styles, and two of you were kind of blaming each other and being very aggressive and being very, kind of pointing swords at each other and pointing, hurting each other little by little. Like he or she pokes you and then you poke back, and then poking you and then poking back, and this, it created a lot of holes in your relationship. It created a lot of holes in each human being, where it got to the point it was too painful to continue. It was too painful to move on, and it could have been very good. So this person wish, or what was different is that wish that they could have found the right way to talk to you, but at the same time they wish you had the strength and understanding, showing the right your inner kind person, to show them your inner world in order to reach this happy relationship. So that's how it is. That's what they wanted to tell you. Thank you, number 2. This was very deep as well. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what's going on in your relationship, what's going on in your life, what was similar to your situation. And let's get to number 3. Welcome, number 3. Okay, so let's take a look if they regret hurting you. I'm gonna use this deck to take a look at the person, what kind of person they are. And then we are going to take a look if they regret hurting you. Okay. About the person. Okay, so thinking about the past, they're very scared to go into the dark, deep emotions of the soul. Something is going on. They think about, but they don't want to go deep into it. They don't want to think about it, but they don't want to think about it. If you know what I mean. No, for some people it doesn't make sense. For me, it makes total sense. Sometimes you think, and you're like, I don't want to think about it, but that's all you keep thinking about. So they're in the same situation. They're trying to avoid the feelings, and they try to avoid feeling the feelings, but it's not working for them, and just keep coming back. Resurface. So they've been struggling with that. What kind of person they are? Queen of Swords. Thinking a lot. No wonder that they're trying to shove the feelings down deep. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Or maybe King of Swords. I don't know. Depends if you're watching lady or gentleman or just a dude, a dudette. It can be either. Just pick yours. Your option. Queen of Swords. It doesn't matter really man or woman, but they think a lot, and this thinking can be very good at the reasonable pace and the reasonable situation. Like in certain situation, being Queen of Swords and being very good at managing your thoughts. It's very good, and sometimes it's too much, and sometimes this person can be very strict, cut to the point, and cut out all the feelings and just be very like boom, 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 and forget about people's emotions, forget about emotional side of it, and you see, trying to shove the emotions down. And so not working, they keep coming up. So yeah, let's take a look what else cards will tell us about the person. Five of Wands. They're doing a lot of work right now. They are busy. They're trying to solve some issues, and they have a lot of issues. And they have a lot of issues going on in their life, and they're trying to, they start solving one, and another one comes up, and they start solving another one comes up, and they feel like they're, been going through circles and solving this, and that, and then, it takes a lot of energy, time, and effort, and they don't feel in control. They feel attacked from all sides, and they feel like they're losing the ground. Okay, one more card about the person. What's going on with them? Oh, two more. 2 means 2. 8 of Wands. That's very interesting lady. She's green for some reason. She's growing. But she's growing through pain. Okay. Anyway, growing through pain. And 7 of Wands, being scared. So probably some changes are coming and some growing, emotional growing or physical growing. Well, physical, doubtly. Maybe they eat a lot, I don't know. It can be physical. So some pain are going on, and they feel scared going into new, and they feel scared. They feel frightened. They feel stuck. They feel kind of, they cannot move. They feel like some unknown situations are getting them stuck in the past, or they can move to the future, and they feel like they've been soaking and laying in the same swamp for quite a while, and they don't know how to get out. They have the fire, they have the passion to do it, but at the same time they keep trying and cannot do it. Interesting. And they will get out through pain. They have to experience pain in order to resolve the situation. Sometimes, like we can, this story with the carrot or stick and the donkey. So some people learn with a carrot, and that's usually how we start learning in our childhood. And if a person was punished a lot, if the kid was punished a lot, they learn through pain most of their life, even afterwards, even after the childhood. That's how they learn to learn. And if the person was encouraged, then it was through the carrot, so offered some reward, right? So you're awesome, you're good, do it, and the person is doing. So this person learned through pain, and they have to experience it in order to grow, unfortunately. That's how it is. Okay, so let's take a look if they regret hurting you. I'm trying to it's just this energy is just swirling in me, because when I do the reading, I kind of go through energy of the cards, and this energy is very heavy. Like I'm just trying to take a breath and just do a deep breath, and like I cannot do it. I feel like it's just too heavy. It's very heavy in this person. A lot of things going on, a lot of pain, like deep pain they don't know about, the deep hurt they don't know about, they don't even realize it's there. You're just sitting very down inside. Whew, anyway, let's see if they regret hurting you. It's a tough one. They do definitely regret the communication with you. They regret being very, light, getting together, or, getting to know each other. They regret, this nice feeling of getting to know a person, this nice feeling of discovering what they like, what they want, what kind of person they are. So they definitely miss that. Okay, so do they regret hurting you? They feel like it was supposed to happen this way. They feel like it was right. They feel like they're innocent in this situation, of course. They're very innocent, and they feel like it happened for a reason. Yeah, so there was a lot of fight. There's a lot of blaming and shaming each other, and there's a lot of passion and fire, negative passion and fire. And then both people stuck in illusions and feelings that they have control and feelings that they can get out, but they can't. They stuck in this, they keep looking at the past, and they keep thinking about it, thinking that they could have changed something, they could have done better, but that's actually not true, because that happened the way it was supposed to happen. And there are other people that were involved in this. There were other people that were involved that actually were affecting the outcome of this relationship. So, maybe friends, and they were advising something to both parties, or just one party. They're like, okay, maybe he's not good for you, or she's terrible, she's not a nice person, or maybe some good stuff, I don't know. So there were some people that were advising on the situation that affected the outcome of the situation. Okay, so do they regret hurting you? Kind of, but not really. How else can I tell you? Well, they feel like, you're both at fault. They feel like both parties are at fault, and they feel they had a part in it, and you had a part in it, and like there are two people in a relationship, right? So they feel like both were at fault, and they do regret hurting you, but at the same time they put half of the blame on you, and they feel like you should be regretting as well. So what they wish were different. So they wish that you both have strength to show your innocent side, to show your kind of naive, happy, loving side, to find strength to, open up, to find strength to show the real people. When we start a relationship and when we continue in the beginning, we don't show the real self. We show what the other people want to see. We try to figure it out, and then we're like, okay, well, you like, tall women, then I'm gonna wear heels, right? Or you like happy, or like women that like to travel, and then I start traveling, even though before I was sitting at home for like all my life, and I wasn't really interested in it. So we try to adapt to the person, we try to make them happy, and we try to show them that we're awesome, but at the same time, it's not showing the real personality. It's not showing the real deep inside emotions and feelings. It's not showing that innocent side, the happy side, the loving side, that, very, very sensitive, and that side that can someone hurt easily, and someone can use easily. So they wish that you both had strength to actually, find a way to communicate and find a way to to see each other for who you are, for the best in you, not the worst in you. And they might be coming. So it's either they're thinking about coming and they're not sure, or they are, and they definitely thinking coming. Let's see. Yeah, coming, not sure, it's not clear, because they thinking about, going back and trying to revive and talk and see what's going on, but at the same time they feel like everything, the story reached its conclusion, that everything has ended and there's no really way to, that maybe you're not interested anymore, or maybe that like the feelings are gone, or maybe everything is dead, and they don't know if you feel the same way, like if you want to communicate and get together and discuss it again. So they definitely want to do that, but they're kind of scared that it's already over, and over completely. Yeah, that's it. So that was number 3. Very heavy energy. The person, very heavy energy. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments how it's working out for you. What do you think? What do you feel? And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. So hit subscribe if I post videos every week, and hit the like button if you like the video. I don't do fluff. I just talk about real stuff and real feelings and real emotions. And sometimes they're nice and sometimes they're not so nice. So yes, so it was very nice talking to you, and I'll see you in the next video. I already said that. Bye.